evening everyone. Now we are going to show you our presentation about building your resume. The big idea. New product success not because of the feature and functionality they offer, but because of the experience they enable. For example, we talk about American Girl doll. American Girl doll is the business has sold $29 million and it trades up more than 100 million in sales annually. Why it can be success? Because American Girl is able to command a premium price because it's not really selling doll, it's selling an experience. Individual dolls represent different time and place in UMA's history and come with books that relate each doll backstory. Pretender hire the doll to help articulate their feelings and validate who they are, their identities, their sense of self and their cultural and racial background, and offer them hope that they can surmount the challenge in their life. And then American Girl doll provides doll hospital for tangled hair and fix broken part and restaurant, and you can come and enjoy the food from the American Girl doll. And then the other special thing in packaging. Roland designed them with a clear window of the doll inside, but they were baked with what's known as belly band, a narrow wrapper around the whole box, and the doll were packed in tissue paper. I don't want her to see some shrink wrap thing coming out of the box. The fact that she has to wait just a split second to get the band off and open of the tissue under the lid makes it exciting to open the box, so it can be made this excited for the child to open it. And the conclusion, no one has been successful in unseating American Girl from its perch, and no other toy manufacturer has been able to copy American Girl magic formula. The next one is decoding the complexity, understanding about the job. What is the job? Job is framing of the circumstance from the perspective of the customer and then helping the customer to make progress, and then capture the relevant detail of the job, including the functional, emotional, and social dimension, and create the right set of experience in purchasing and using the product. The experience you create to respond to the job specs are critical to creating a solution that customers not only want to hire but want to hire over and over again. It is in this level of detail that organizations create long-term competitive advantage, so it is a reason of successful job-based innovation are hard to copy. About experience and premium price, there are three kinds: uncovering the job, creating the desired experience, and integrating around the job. When a company understands and responds to all three layers of the job depicted here, it will have solved the job in a way that competitors can easily copy. Example like IKEA. IKEA is one of the most profitable company in the world and has been so for decades. IKEA is founded by Ingvar Kamprad. Why it can be success and so hard to copy? But because IKEA provide most retail are organized around a customer segment or a type of product. The customer base can be divided up into target demographics such as age, gender, education, or income level. And then the other special thing is the shopping experience. IKEA store have a design child area care where you can leave your children to play while you wind your way through the store, and a coffee and ice cream sent to over as reward at the end. And then the way they are packaged. IKEA has designed all these products to require just one simple tool. That's included with every plate pack and actually stored inside one of the pieces of wood so you can accidentally lose it when you open the box, and everyone who has tackled an IKEA assembly ends up feeling pretty proud of himself or herself when it's done. And then you can only shape the experience that are important to your customer where you understand who you are really competing with. That's how you will know how to create your resume to be hired for the job. And when you get that all right, your customer will be more than willing to pay premium price because you will solve their job better than anyone else.
And then for removing obstacle, product that success solving customer job essentially perform service in that customer's life. Creating experience of and overcoming obstacle is how a product becomes a service to the customer rather than simply a product with better features and benefit. We can see here there are Medtronic. Medtronic is heart disease. The first thing that the Medtronic think that they will have a potential market in India, because heart disease in this country is the #1 killer in India. But for a variety of reasons, few patients ever end up opting for a pacemaker to solve their medical problem. The new version Medtronic pacemaker were clearly superior, but unfortunately they didn't sell India as well as the company had hoped. Then the Medtronic start research afresh in India. The research turned up 4 key barriers preventing patients from receiving much-needed cardiac care. The first is lack of patient awareness of health and medical needs, and then the second is lack of proper diagnostic, and then the third is inability of patients to navigate the care pathway, and then the fourth is affordability. When Medtronic revisit their problem through the list of jobs to be done, Monson say the team realized that the picture was far more complex. Then Medtronic organized heart health screening the clinics across the country. They provide the first is provide prospective patients with free direct access to specialists and high-tech equipment without having to go through an overhead general practitioner first. And then the second is they create a loan program to have patients pay for the pacemaker procedures. A loan is typically approved within 2 days, requires minimum paperwork and entails no asset mortgage. And then there are the emotional and social component of their jobs to be done. Medtronic partners with capability in financing, administration of loans, screening, and counseling of patients plays a major role. With programs like Healthy Heart for All, Medtronic is delivering greater value to patients, healthcare professional, and hospital. It is the value which brings to differentiation, where product more differentiation may not be easy to demonstrate. And then we see the Uber experience. The value of creating the right set experience is a circumstance specific job. Is clearly not universal understood. The first, when we go to out of the town or go to another country, we have to rent the car. If we rent the car, we have to find a car rental counter the nearest from us, and the second, we have to filling up the gas tank before we turn back, and the third is anxious hovers around the person checking the car back in to make sure there is no stress or dings the cars. And then some car rental location close early on the weekends. There's the problem of someone who rent their car. But Uber has been successfully because it's perfectly nailed jobs to be done. Uber can often offer a nice car to take you from point A to point B. The experience just comes with hiring Uber to solve customers' jobs to be done are better than existing alternatives. The existing alternatives means rent a car. The driver will arrive to pick you up in 3 minutes or 7 minutes or in a specific time. We can pay a credit card we can pay in to buy credit card in the taxi machine, and we know the specifically who picking you up, and we know from the driver rating that he or she is reliable. And then there are what the experience that customer seek is not only purchasing but also using the product. If you don't know the answer to the question, you are probably not going to be hired. And how do I know you are right for the job? We know that maybe some of us think that the review of some product in the Amazon that's not really important, but for Amazon the reviews for customer is so powerful because they help customer to make the progress they want to make. Only review have fundamentally improved the experience of purchasing almost anything in recent years. We can check review on everything from auto repair shops to insurance company with a few clicks on our keyboard. Only review have great products, get hires, negative reviews can break a business. And also the review for Airbnb advise their partner host to imagine that there is an invisible report there is an invisible report card on the forehead of the potential guest. So the rating of everything about how the actual location meet their expectation. And research has suggested that as many as 95% of customers use review and 89% says they are essential when making purchases. That's why the review of some product is so powerful. And if customer give a negative reviews, it can break their business.
Purpose brain is a tool that helps you avoid leaving your product or services vulnerable to customers who hire it for the wrong reasons. Done perfectly, your brain can become synonymous with the job. Purpose brain provides remarkable clarity. They become synonymous with the job. A well-developed purpose brain will stop customers from even considering looking for another option. They want that product. The price premium that a purpose brand commands is the wage the customer are willing to pay the brand for providing these wages. We took an example about Milway Company. They provide Zolzal and whole wheat. Zolzal is reciprocating so that tradesmen hire when they need to cut through a wall quickly and aren't sure what's under the surface. Plumbers hire Milway whole wheat right angle drill when they need to drill a hole in a tight space. Competitor like Black and Decker boast and Makita offer reciprocating saw and right angle drill with comparable performance and price, but none of them has a purpose brain that pops into a tradesman's mind when he has one of these jobs to do. The word Milway doesn't give you any market whatsoever, but Zolzal and whole wheat are hired for a very specific job, and they become purpose brand. Milway has owned more than 80% of these two job market for decades. The last one is chapter takeaways. The specific detail of the job and the corresponding detail of your solution are critically important to ensure a successful innovation. And then you can capture the relevant detail of the job in job specific, which include the functional, emotional, and social dimension that define the desired progress, the trade-off the customer is willing to make, the full set of counting solutions that must be beaten, and the obstacle and anxiety that must be overcome. And then the third is complete solution to job must be include not only core product or service, but also carefully design experience of purchase and use that overcome any obstacles a customer might face in hiring your solution and firing another. And then the last is if you can successfully nail the jobs, over time you can transform your company brand into purpose brand. One that customer automatically associate with the successful resolution
of their most important jobs. A purpose brand provides a clear guide to outside world as what your company represents and a clear guide to your employee that can guide their decision and behavior.